provides a safe haven for all students to think, create, share and grow. It's a hub of learning and a favorite spot for students. The phrase empowering learners sums up the goal of our library with its array of books of all sorts.
Our school has been empowering the students by making them feel valued for being themselves, preparing them to accept challenges, ennobling them to state their stance without fear, eventually helping them write their own success stories.
COVID pandemic that swooped down on human race has made our well-stocked library inaccessible to students. As we all take the recommended measures to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe, St. Peter's is excited to continue the celebration of books with students through online platform. Being within the presence of our social milieu, today St. Peterian Library has taken the initiative to enhance the literary skills and foster good reading habits in students with a gamut of fun-filled activities. Let's listen into this bunch of students as they speak about their favorite author, books and much more. Have a look.
In The Fox and the Crow, the crow learns a valuable lesson about flattery. In this story, I understood that don't believe everything you hear. Everyone is not our good friends. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Neha. Today I'm going to be reviewing about the book called Nancy Drew in the Crew collection. The author of the book is Caroline Keene. This book is all about solving toughest mysteries. I read this book because it's very popular. My favorite character is Nancy Drew. My favorite book in the series is Pony Problems. In this book, it has lots of pictures and includes juicy details. Please go ahead and read this fun Nancy Drew chapter book series. You will love it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hello, I am this Miss Cinderella. I live with my stepmother and my stepsisters. Oh, let me get back to my work. La 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 la, la la la. Wow, a party at the palace. But I don't have any dress to wear. Dear Cinderella, I am your fairy godmother. Dear child, remember to come back home before the strike of midnight, because the magic will end that midnight. Biggity, boggity, boom! Wow! Thank you, fairy godmother. I'll remember all that you said. Now, let me go to the royal ball to meet my Prince Charming.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're fine and safe. My favorite book is Geronimo Stilton. This is a story about Mouse City. The characters are Geronimo, his sister Tia, and his buffoon cousin Trap, and his nephew Benjamin. This book is showing adventures of Geronimo. This book is filled with pigs. This book can be a dictionary because it have its own words meaning. I am having a new edition of this book. Thank you.
Why not? Just a rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch? This is curious. What could rabbit possibly be late for? Please, sir, wait! It must be awfully important, like a party or something. Mr. Rabbit! Mr. Rabbit!
My, what a peculiar place to have a party.
We really shouldn't have been doing this. After all, we haven't been invited, and curiosity often leads to trouble. Goodbye, Dinah. Goodbye. Oh, there are so many doors here. Which one did the rabbit take? There, that table has a key. This key should fit one of these doors.
But which one? Seems I have to try all the doors until it's fixed. Not this one. Not this one. At last, it fits in this small door. Oh no! Now, how to get through the door? Oh, what is this bubble doing here? I didn't notice it before. Drink me. Okay, it's just a dream. I'll check it out. Tastes like cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey. Goodness, what did I do? I have become so small. But look, I'm just the right size for the door. This door is locked and I left the key on the table. What do I do now? What is this box doing here? Evening. Alright, but goodness knows what this will do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, I have become so big. Now I can't pass through the door. And I shall never get home.
This book is written by J.K. Rowling. This is the fourth book in the Harry Potter series, and this book is based around the Triwizard tournament held at Hogwarts this year. And he has to compete in 3 tasks for a chance to win a cup and 1,000 gallons of prize money. The book is amazing and scary at times. The characters are interesting. Some of my favorites are Hagrid, Hermione, and Dobby the house elf. I like Dobby because he's so funny and sometimes a little crazy. He always wants to help and he's a good friend to Ron, Hermione and Harry. Hagrid is so friendly and Hermione is so smart. I recommend this book to people who like fantasy stories. I rate this book 9 out of 10. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm going to see my granny, who's feeling very well. She lives all the way on the other side of the forest. But please excuse me, not allowed to talk to strangers.
Hello everybody, I'm Hiranada and I study in grade 3. Today I'm gonna tell about my favorite book by David Pilkey, Captain Underpants and the Sensational Saga of Tintalat. This is a book about 2 children called George and Harold and the principal and a nasty gym teacher. Nasty gym teacher always wants to get rid of the children because they're not obeying what he says. Because, well, they're really naughty. Actually not naughty. The teacher is nasty. That's why. So, well, please read this book and you'll get to know what all happens. It's really funny and fun. And I really like how they wrote this book. It's like awesome, and I really like one thing about this book is flipper bananas. Bye. the Beast, written by the French novelist Gabriele Barbo. I have a lovely family. My father is a widower. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. I like staying at home, reading books and playing the piano. I love roses very much. Now I am going to the castle of an ugly beast in order to save the life of my father. Bye!
My favorite book is The Tortoise and the Hare. Was written by Aesop. It's a short story. The summary of the story is the hare thinks he is better than tortoise because he can run faster. They race in the forest. Hare learns faster is not always better. In my opinion, I like when hare takes his nap and tortoise passes him. This part shows you can win if you don't give up. I recommend this story. It has a good lesson for everyone. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher and my friends. Guess what? What I'm going to play? Yeah! I am going to play as Pinocchio. Help! Help! Somebody please! When I was crossing the river, what happened to me? Why is my nose growing? Whoop, whoop. Ooh, because you told me when I was alive, my nose will grow. If I tell truth, it will be shrink. Thank God. Very thankful, Blue Freddy. Thank you, Blue Freddy. I never lie again. We can be sure in that. Thank you.
Today I am going to review one of my favorite books named Gulliver's Travels, which was written by an Irish writer named Jonathan Swift. Gulliver's Travels describes the 4 voyages of Gulliver. The first voyage is to Lilliput Island, an island of tiny people, where Gulliver became a savior to them. The second voyage is to the land of giants, where tiny Gulliver exhibited at markets and fairs. The third voyage is to Laputa Island, which was a flying island. And the final part describes the voyage to the land of intelligent horses. This is a really fun adventure storybook with lots of interesting pictures. After reading this book, I also like to travel. But first, when I saw this book with lots of chapters, I was scared. But when I started reading this book, it became quite interesting. I really enjoyed reading this book. Happy reading time!
I am the Cinder Girl Ella. You all know me as Cinderella. Created by Charles Perrault. I am the girl destined to live in the mercy of my stepmother and the 2 stepsisters. Yes, I wish there was an angel in my life who could take me to another world, a world filled with happiness. But yeah, I'm happy with this life too, with my little friends, Jack and Gus.
I love books. This is one of the first books I read by myself. Kipper, written by Mick and Perry. Kipper the dog is unhappy in his basket and wants to find someone new to sleep. He throws out his dirty blanket, Bunny, and goes and explores our home with different animals, but nothing satisfied him. Finally, he returns home to the comfort of his old bed. I like this story because it is a simple story with cute big pictures and once a help listener about numbers and familiarizes with lots of cute animals. This is a great book for preschool and for early readers. It's very easy to understand and will surely love Kipper the dog.
I'm Cinderella. I'm fed up doing all the work. My stepmother is really troubling me. My fairy godmother! My fairy godmother! You blessed me! Now I can go to the ball and dance with a friend.
Today I'm going to present a book review of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. It's an adventurous tale Ali Baba the woodcutter, castle his bread. The Margiana, Ali Baba's servant. And the 40 thieves. Ali Baba was a poor woodcutter. One day, while cutting the woods, he saw some thieves entering a cave and dumping riches into it. Struggling for money, Ali Baba entered the cave using the magical spell of thieves, open sesame. He took home gold coins from the cave. Unfortunately, his jealous brother Qasim came to know about it. Went into the cave to steal the coins. He was caught by the thieves, and the thieves came to know about Ali Baba as well. So the thieves planned a clever attack on Ali Baba, but the attempts were thwarted. Morgiana, the clever servant of Ali Baba was very happy, and he married his son to Morgiana. Ali Baba kept the secret of whole treasure. Now, if you get a chance to read this book, never miss out.
Say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
Wait, no. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say
I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change.
Hello friends, this is mine and my sister's bookshelf. Today I'm going to tell you about a story I read, Toy Story. This story begins in Auntie's room. Auntie has many toys. Their leader is Woody. Woody is Auntie's favorite toy. In this story, the toys are living things. They can talk. It's Auntie's birthday. All the toys are worried because Andy is going to get new toys. Woody gets jealous of the new toy, Buzz Lightyear. Woody fights with Buzz and knocks him out of the window. They both get lost and reach another boy's house and get into trouble. But finally, they become friends and choose each other to get back to Andy. I really love this story. Thank you.
My favorite book is Cinderella Story. I love the book because it teaches about the moral, life, kind and forgetful. My favorite book is Cinderella. I love my Cinderella. Do you want to meet her? Hello, I am Cinderella. Look at my beautiful dress. Look at my beautiful glass shoes. It's like a dream come true.
One of my favorite books is Finding Nemo. This book is from Disney Pixar and based on a clownfish named Nemo. He lives with his father Merlin in the Great Barrier Reef.
Vikram and Vedar, written in his Assam book is the story of Vikram and Vedar.
I love the story of Akbar and Birbal. Do you know why? They are such wise tales. There are several such stories. One of such stories goes like this. One day, Akbar asked Birbal, "How many crows are there in the city?" Birbal immediately smiled and he said, "There were 21,523 crows in the city." When asked how he knew the answer, Birbal replied, "Ask your men to count the number of crows. If there are more, then the relatives of the crows must be visiting them from nearby cities. If there are fewer, then the crows from our city must be visiting their relatives who live outside the city. Pleased with the answer, Akbar presented Birbal with a rupee and pearl chain. It is only an example of plenty of stories that I used to read. I like those stories because we can get wise answers from Birbal and we will be amazed by the intelligence of Birbal. Thank you.
I would like to tell about my favorite book. I have a collection of storybooks with me. I love reading books. My favorite book is Bedtime Fairy Tales. There are two stories in this book, The Three Little Pigs and The Ugly Duckling. These are moral stories. The Three Little Pigs teach us don't be lazy. The Ugly Duckling tells us we are not alone in this world. We have everyone. There are beautiful pictures in this book. I read this book every day. My lovely book is this. I love this book. It is so interesting.
Gobi is the main character in the story of the Gobi Diaries, written by Sudha Murthy. In the story, Gobi is a 1-year-old handsome golden retriever dog. He born on November 27, 2018.
I'm going to say about my favorite story named A House in the Air. In this story, the character name is Mullah Nasruddin. It is my favorite story. He has very helpful and intelligent. He helps the people, those who are fighting, and give a solution. He has a wife named Fatima. He don't fear anything. He sold things and get money. People obey Mullah Nasruddin. Mullah Nasruddin is very friendly and he has many neighbors.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to say a review about Androcles and the Lion. The story goes about a slave who escaped his master and went into the forest. And the moral of the story is, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
I love reading and read books like Tenali Raman, Manindra Stories and Gift of Love. Books are our best friends, and dear friends, you all must explore the beautiful world of reading. Thank you. My favorite story is Cinderella. Cinderella is a maid girl who's living with her stepmom. I'm going to talk about my favorite cartoon character, Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is one of my best friends, and I'm sure for many of us. Right from a little baby gets her first soft toy, Minnie Mouse, growing up with the play sets and toy houses, t-shirts, polka dots, and even large hairbands with large ears and a big bow.
My favorite book character is Cinderella. Cinderella is a beautiful girl. She showed kindness to everyone. She was made a servant with her own home by her even stepmother and stepsisters. She was brave and gentle. She teaches us what is the importance of hope.
Today, I'm going to talk about my favorite character, Cinderella, from the famous fairy tale Cinderella. I'm sure that all of you have read the story of Cinderella. I love Cinderella because she teaches the morals of kindness towards all, forgiving others, and never letting bad things ruin our heart. Anyone who's going through hard times can look at Cinderella and hope someday they will be rewarded. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Birbal. I know a lot of stories. I am a good poet too. I make people understand things through wise stories. Look, this is my book cell. This is my favorite book, Rapunzel. Rapunzel was a beautiful girl, a long golden hair.
She was trapped in a long tower. The moral of the story is good always wins. A love story.
Today I am going to present character sketch of Snow White from the story Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White is the 19th century German fairy tale written by Mr. Jacob W. Green and Mr. Will Green. Snow White is the heroine of this story. She is a princess and fairest of them all. She is innocent, gentle, kind, sweet and cheerful. Her generous, kindness and helpful nature can cause her to trouble. Other people take advantage of it. Her lips are red as rose and skin white as snow. Her stepmother is very cruel to her and she is trying to kill her. Thank you.
Today we're going to talk about our two superheroes, Disney Channel app Ladybug and Cat Noir. So let's talk about our Ladybug. Ladybug has so many powers like location and some car and transform into Marinette the handshake of Kwame's or Tiki. And Marinette transform into Ladybug. Ladybug has mask. See? And let's have a song. That Ladybug's new song. Another day, I'm back in school. He picks me up, she's so cool. He looks at me, I look away and drop the sea any day. Oh, oh.
Jungle Book. Jungle Book is a famous book written by Rudyard Kipling. Jungle Book is an interesting story, especially for children. It is a story about a young boy named Mowgli who lives in a jungle with his wolf family.